Hello everyone, welcome back to Car Salvage 101. Welcome back to the Range Rover Evoque. You're probably maybe thinking by now, wait a minute, why are we now suddenly focusing on this car? You know, either what's happened to the Fiat 500s, which is fair enough. We're now, with regards to the Fiat 500s, I've now got two up for sale. I'll cover that in another video. But because I released this Evoque video last week, I thought maybe whilst the wheels are in motion, I can get a bit more out, a bit more content out, and a bit more information behind the car. So the first video on this, the walk around, was filmed roughly, did I say, it was pretty much like the end of 2024. I had that all uploaded on YouTube, as I say, very shortly afterwards. Since then, I've been tinkering with this car for upwards of 10 months. And what you're about to see in this video today is just more of the tinkering that has occurred from January right through through the rest of the year. There is a lot more going on than probably what I said in the first video. To be honest, I can't even remember what I said in the first video, and I'd imagine I played it down quite a bit. It could well, let's just say, when we did the walk around, I think I probably said about maybe needing a clean. I don't know if I said anything about that rear quarter panel, which I was going to do anything about, and the windscreen. So, what's sort of occurred over the last sort of 10 months is mainly that we had a baby in end of February, and this was never going to get done before then. So there was a bit of a panic on, we need to get a car, we need to get like an SUV style. It's clearly not going to be this because one, it's the winter, two, there's a bit more to it. So let's just go and get another one. And that's when I went and bought the BMW X5, which there's a video on. And then when a baby comes along, if you've ever had children, suddenly your life changes and things get very hectic. And that's why this has sat here for a long time. However, you'll see in this video that we have progressed a bit more. What I didn't say in the video and what I have discovered is that, and I'll use these kids' toys that I've just literally found in the behind the seat, is that windscreen has gone because the bonnet has clearly at some point, either because it's not been latched, don't know, has gone flying up, smashing onto the windscreen. Now, I didn't think it was too bad. The bonnet didn't really look bowed at all. But you could clearly see in the struts that where the struts go onto the bonnet, that the metal was bent. Now, that caused me a bit of a headache because I thought that the bonnet sat quite nicely, but when you tried to put the bonnet down, it wasn't latching at all. And also the top of the bonnet was hitting the wipers. Anyway, things obviously got away. Didn't really need this car anymore because we've got the X5 and left it be. We are now in, well, we're just coming up to the end of October 2025. And I've sort of got my head around what's gone on. I've managed to replace most of it, and now the bonnet pretty much shuts. But I will cover that. Probably not in this video because we've got lots of content that I need to push out. But I will cover the bonnet and everything in a future video. Needless to say, it needed a whole new bonnet, needed new struts. Yeah, so that brings us sort of to close of my spiel about what's sort of going on. I don't need this car anymore. I'm of the opinion of, do I just get it roadworthy and then move it on? Do I just leave it as it is, not throw any more money at it, and move it on somehow? Because we are at a stage where I need a new windscreen. The tyres on the front don't appear to be holding up anymore, despite putting a new tyre, well, I say a used tyre on one corner, and it's still gone flat. So what do I do? The battery's dead, but I pretty much managed to revive that, I'm thinking. But yeah, what do I do? That's the thing. Anyway, I will leave you now so you can get on with the rest of today's video, see what I've done over a period of 2025 with this car. There is more content to be had. This is not the end of this segment. There's loads of stuff that I've recorded. So, without further ado, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, I will pop back at the end just to say my goodbyes. Hello everyone. We are going to be working on the Evoque today. We need to get this bumper off because I need to, well, it needs to come off anyway, but I need to work out what to get, because there's various different ones on eBay, and we need like a dynamic one, but even dynamic on eBay seems to be a bit different to this. So I need to just get it off the car so I can have a look at it, what parts I can get off it, because this isn't just like one sealed bit, there's various bits and pieces on it, and I need to see if I can get those off to see what other trim pieces I need to get. So yeah, it's obviously beginning of Jan. We're coming up to the weekend. It's very cold indeed. So yeah, I just got to sort of see. This is a lot more complicated than the Fiat 500 bumper. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with it. I've already had a look at some videos, so I kind of think I know what I need to do, but you never know. This is always going to end up being a bit complicated, but let's give it a try. Right, so need to get the headlights out first. So apparently you got these two little plastic tabs like that on either side, and then behind that are looks to be some torque screws. So let's just get both of these out like so, and of course we don't want to be losing the parts. I'm not sure what torque it is actually. It's got two. Is it torque? No, it might actually be Phillips. Let's have a look. Is it Phillips? Yeah, they're Phillips, not torque. Do apologise for that. Yeah, so main thing is I just want to, because we're now through the bank holidays and the everything like that, so everyone's back to work, so just need to 100% make sure that I can't fix the bumper, and that there's no way of dealing with it. And then the other and then I can go about ordering a second-hand one. The only thing I find with eBay is they list them, but they don't tell you what colour they are. So they'll say, oh, I don't know, they're black, but they don't say whether or not it's the black that you need. So I've had a look, because this is like a Santorini black. And obviously you don't want to end up spending quite a lot of money getting a bumper and getting it shipped and finding out it's the wrong black. So, right, we have removed the 2 screws from either side, and then these, a bit like 500 headlights, are just going to virtually pop off. So I'm going to get these off and then just unclip them with the electrical collector at the back, and then we're part of the way there. So yeah, let's try that. Right, first headlight is out. Headlight, it's not a headlight, is it? It's a tail light. So I'll do the same for this one. Also, when you start taking apart the car, what's good is because these Evoques or Range Rovers generally as a whole get nicked, no one's going to want to nick a car with the back end completely missing, will they? So it's probably good that I have everything removed. Okay. All right. That is those 2 done. We are, I don't know, 20% of the way there, do you reckon? 20%. Top of that's held in. I think I've got to pop these 2 out now. These are 2 little like retaining clips that you get on the 500 that hold like panels in. So I don't have with me a prise tool, so I think it's just going to be a trusty flathead. So let's go and let's try that, but I'll do that off camera because I don't know how long it's going to be. Right, I've already done one side. Just got to pop a 10mm socket on the bolt that's, I think that's like, yeah, it's holds, it's like the main, one of the main bolts on the wheel arch. So let's get that off. So far, so good. We're part of the way there. Maybe at like 30% now. Getting close to 40. That's the way you've got to look at it, isn't it? Come on, come out. Bloody hell, that's just turning in now, I think. Right, try that again. Right, so it looks to me, because I think this bumper's been off and it's been prepared before, they haven't actually ever put 2 of the plastic retaining clips in. It's only been held on by a bolt, but obviously it's done the job. But so you can see, I've just started to pull this. There you go. So we've already got that out. And you can see here, if I just zoom out, bear with me. So this part is from over here, but because this is, I don't know if that's salvageable, to be fair. This is what I mean, is I need to take it off to work out just how it stays on the car, but I have a funny feeling it's sheared at the bottom here. So it might be that I do need a whole new part of the bumper with the top things on as well. But anyway, so we've got that, done that. Yeah, we are 60% of the way there, I reckon. I don't think it's held on. It's not held on at the top here. So I think it's just some bolts underneath now. So, right, we'll move on to, hopefully, the final part. Right, this is an attractive view, isn't it? So, I've got to get under here and apparently look for some 10mm bolts somewhere. 4 of them, which is interesting. Not sure where they are, to be honest. Oh, I think that's them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Let's see if I can not get a face full of bloody mud. Jeez. This is not easy. Oh man, what a job. Oh, I was going to need some goggles at this rate. I've also cut my finger. I'm trying to remove that bumper. So I've had to put some gloves on for the minute, which has hindered, I'd say, my hand. So let's just take that off for a minute. That's better. Right. Gloves are a pain. I don't tend to wear them. I wear the latex ones. I hate getting my hands dirty. But these ones, which are more thicker, which I also use at work. But, right, one's nearly out. There we go. That's one. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be honest with you. It's pointless me recording this for you. So, because you're not learning anything. So, I'm going to stop the recording and then we can come back when these are done. Okay, right. A bit tight up there, but managed to get the full bolts out. So, I think we're just going to start taking it away, but we're going to have parking sensors and lights within that. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a suck it and see on this one, I think. Yeah. So, right. I'd say 80% of the way there now. So let's try it. So this should just come away. So that's good. What's this attached to? No. Can we lay it on the floor? We can put it on the floor. So that's good. All we've got to do is unclip just one. It's just one. Cool. Right. What's that held on with? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is it a push clip? It's one of those clips where you can't quite tell. Is it a push down? Do you know what I'm going to do actually? Let's take out. Can't work it out. Cannot work that one out for the life of me, what type of clip it is. Not is that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back to you again when I've done this. Right, bumper is off. I've removed the parking sensors and tail lights, I think it is. I've just unclipped it from the bumper. Yeah, so you can see where we've got the brake, which is there. And if we flip it over, you can see it's had some welding done before on it. Now, it's entirely possible I can rescue this. The concern I've got is I don't think I can rescue this part, which should go on here, because you can see it's all broken. That should be tabbed into there like so, and that's not. And yeah, so I guess it goes in like that, and it looks from this one that it's tabbed and glued, but if you've got the tabs gone, yeah, that's not good, is it? Ah, okay. What to do? What to do? See, the rest of it doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. I'm gonna have to think about that one. But that is the damage. You can see there. I don't think that's going to pull out. I think it's probably in a bit too, I don't think it's really, it's a bit too strong. I think that needs to fill in more than anything. Yeah, anyway, the bumper is off. That is the main thing. Right. I will work out what I'm going to do on that bumper now. And I'll no doubt speak to you about that a bit later on. Right, one thing that this car's lacking in is clips that are not broken. So I've purchased a bunch of replacement clips. They were actually cheaper on Amazon than they were on eBay, which I thought was quite interesting, because you'd expect that normally to be the other way around. You can obviously go directly to China and wait for them to turn up, but I thought, bugger this, I'm gonna just buy a whole load. So I think, how many did I get? So I got like 50? 50. I've got 50 of these clips. Quite a few of these are broken on both these sides here. So I need to replace those. And then at the front, on the driver's side, we've lost quite a few as well. So yeah, we need to go and put those on, which will be my next point of call. Although obviously this isn't going back in because the bumper's off, but we can certainly connect up the front, and we'll do that, I think, just to make that car just look slightly better. Right, so we lost 1, 2, at least 2. Oh wait, I've lost more. Let me just grab my flathead screwdriver. I need to pluck out the old one out of there. So that's good. So we need 1, 2, 3 for that one. And we need, it's got like the remains of one in there, which is annoying. Actually don't really know what's gone on there. That piece there has actually completely broken. It's not the actual trim itself, which is a little annoying. Ah, bugger. Might have to do some sort of hot weld or something to that, because that should clip in there, but the actual holder for the clip is broken. Ew, okay. Right, let's just get this open. Just trying to be mindful about the split finger that's quite dirty. So, right, don't want those going all over the place. How many do we need? Did we say 3, wasn't it? Right. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure they're lined up as they should be. One. Oh, bear with. Does that go over or under it? I think that goes under it. There you go. Right. So we've got those back in. So that's the main thing. So that's good. Just got to sort out that bit there. Although you can't see it from there. I'll show you in a sec. Hold on. That's what I mean. So I need to sort that out. But otherwise, that piece is now on the car. Another job done. So another problem that's just come about, I've noticed. So I wanted to clean the seats. So I've just moved that seat forward so I can get to it. I've just tried on this one and it's just not going. Just not moving at all. I don't know why. No idea. So I need to look at that, Google why on earth that seat isn't moving. And if it's not moving, that's a bloody pain in the arse, because there's got to be some other way that it can be done, you know? I mean, once it's in place, it's fine. But now, at the moment, it's just too far back and it's just not ideal at all. So I need to work out what to do with that one. There's no other way that I can think of off the top of my head that I can sort that. Unless the fuse has gone. But then if the fuse has gone, surely it would be for all of them, no? And I wondered if that was it. Anyway, I will Google that and I will come back to you and let you know what is the solution to that one. There's got to be, surely. It's got to be something simple. Oh, God, I'm happy. So it's not the fact that in between the front seats, I've found 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, £1.80. It's not the fact that I found £1.80, but, or a packet of Shrek Uno cards. But actually, and this is strange, doesn't quite really make sense. So with the ignition off, you can adjust the driver's seat, the passenger seat. Absolutely fine, no issues. The driver's seat won't move unless you put the ignition on and have the key in the car. Very strange. Anyway, it works. So my panic is over. I'm happy. I'm happy again. That's one less thing to worry about. Thank God for that. So I'm just going about removing all the stuff that's stuck, that's gone down the side of seats at the front. And she did love, number one, smoking, and number two, Costa coffee, because all the sachets and the stirrers and everything has all gone down. Can't see it because it's dark, but it's all gone down the side there. So yeah, just cleaning that up for the minute before prepping the car for a hoover and a clean inside. So yeah, we are back on track, so I'm happy about that. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. As I say, there's plenty more to come. I just don't know what I'm going to do about this car in the future. So yeah, again, as before, if you're still watching, hit that thumbs up button. It'd be really, really helpful. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because you get to be notified of new videos to the channel. Until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch up with you all again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.